So when I was traveling around Greece last summer, something that I realized that I thought was really strange was the amount of people skipping Athens. I met so many people that came to Greece, did the islands, and wouldn't go to Athens at all. And I really think that it's a shame, it's a mistake, because Athens is such a freaking great city. Like, look at this. So I had this idea that I'll come to Athens and show you what a great city it is and share why you should definitely come here even if you don't have much time. But then the reality turned out to be a bit different to what I expected. I am gonna be honest, Athens is the kind of city that does make me a little nervous about just leaving my camera random places and then walking away to film myself casually walking. It's definitely not a place where I would feel comfortable walking by myself at night. Athens is an amazing city, but it can be a bit rough around the edges. The key to having a good experience here is to know exactly where to go and where to stay, and that is what I will show you in this video, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. I have officially made it to Athens, officially and unofficially. I am here. So the journey took me quite some time. I mean, the journey from the airport, because I decided to go by train. On the plane, I decided to calculate how much money I have spent so far on hotels and ferries, because that's what I paid so far. And the amount was enough to make me want to choose the cheaper transportation option, and I decided I will save up some money here and take the train. The train from the airport to the center of Athens is only €9 and the taxi is 38. I'm staying at this place called the Stanley Hotel. I mainly chose it because of the rooftop pool, which I haven't seen yet, so it better be good. And also I kind of like the name Stanley because Stanley is the name of my favorite little town in Hong Kong. So, you know, I figured that something called Stanley must be good. Let me give you a quick room tour. This is what you see when you come in. There is a bed here. And then we have a chillaxing desk area, nice view. And the bathroom is right here. I mean, very simple bathroom, but there is a bathtub, which I freaking love, so I will be taking a bath later for sure. And right now it's about 5 p.m. and I'm starving. I'm so hungry that I can't even think anymore. So the first stop of the day is gonna be food, and I'm gonna eat something that I am very, very excited to eat. Unfortunately, I must say I am already like low-key regretting the choice of my hotel. I mean, the hotel itself, it's nice, but my main problem with this hotel is the location. It's definitely not a place where I would feel comfortable walking by myself at night. There are quite a lot of abandoned buildings here like this one. Next time I'm in Athens, I'll definitely try to stay somewhere around Plaka, so the old town, or anywhere near Syntagma Square or National Garden. I think those areas are much nicer. I was staying about 15-minute walk from Plaka, so not super far, but still it was not the most pleasant walk. So the place that you see right behind me is known for their Koulouri. Koulouri is basically like Greek bagels, and I cannot believe that I've never heard about it before because I freaking love bagels. I know that they do have something very similar in Turkey, and yeah, apparently here in Greece they also have their own kind, so I'm very freaking excited to try it because I haven't eaten for 100 years. Bye. Oh my god, so I just got my first Koulouri for free. It was 50 cents, but the only money I had was €20 and they didn't have change, so they just gave it to me for free, and that's so nice. Like, who does that? Isn't it like the nicest when people do that? This is what it looks like. Very nice. It does feel very like almost surreal that you are in this modern city and then you turn around the corner and you have places like this. Obviously, not even close. So now the plan is to continue eating because I mean that was just like a pre-dinner snack obviously. I'm gonna go to an area called Plaka, which is basically the old town here in Athens, and I'm gonna have dinner, first Greek dinner in 10 months. It's been 10 months since I was in Greece the last time, which is not that long at all. I didn't even expect that I would be here so soon. Anyways, I'm very freaking excited to eat Greek food again because Greek food is like one of my favorite things ever. Sometimes when I'm in Greece, I almost feel like I pretend that I look at the menu because I always just end up ordering the same thing. I have like 4 Greek dishes that I just keep reordering again and again. So this is what I've ordered. Obviously a Greek salad, some tzatziki, and a bread basket. I'm gonna start with tzatziki. Very garlicky, which is very good. First bite of feta. Like, why is feta cheese so good? Good morning. Just look at this view. I'm honestly not like head over heels over this hotel, but just for this view, I mean, it's kind of worth it. I really do think that booking hotels with rooftop just like it. Sorry, it's early. It pays off because you get the chance to see the city from a different angle. Just kind of gives you a much better overview of what this city really is. And I mean, I know you can always go to like a viewpoint or something, but at the same time, it's so much nicer to just, you know, have your morning coffee and look at it instead of just being cramped with like whole lots of other people. The exciting thing I'm doing is a kind of hiking Lycabettus hill. I asked the concierge to teach me how to pronounce it, but I guess I'm a bit of a hopeless case. Anyways, the plan was to hike this hill. Accidentally, I end up driving on it. I'm not very mad about it because it is kind of hot. I mean, accidentally, I took an Uber or a taxi. There is no Uber in Athens. Uber is banned, but you can order a taxi through the Uber app, so you don't have to pay with cash, you just pay through the app. So since I have been to Athens before, and the first time I was here, I obviously did go up to see Acropolis. I thought that this time around it would be cool to do something a little bit different and see the city from a different angle. And from up here, you could basically get like a 360 view of whole Athens. The view was absolutely amazing. And obviously you do see Acropolis from here, which is really cool. Okay, definitely worth the hike. Oh, excuse me. Do you know how to pronounce the name of this hill? Since you probably live here. And just a reminder, if you decided to hike up the Lycabettus hill, do it early in the morning, especially if you're here during the summer like I am. So it is 10 a.m. right now and it's already hot. To be honest, it's kind of way too hot. It's not a surprise though, Athens is a very hot city. Fun fact, the highest temperature that was ever registered in Europe was actually here in Athens. It happened in the 70s and it was 48 degrees. Can you imagine 48 degrees? I 100% recommend you to climb up this hill or drive up in a cab like I did. No, but the views are absolutely amazing. Okay, I know I do say that a lot, but I could also totally see myself living in Athens for a while. I think it seems to be like a very exciting city, but also quite pleasant. I mean, okay, there are certain things that I don't like about this city that I've already noticed when I was walking yesterday, and I do want to talk about it later. I just need to, you know, sit down and focus. Nothing feels as good as drinking water after you're not having been drinking water for way too long in 30 degrees heat. So the plan for right now is to finish this bottle of water, and after I'm done chugging this bottle of water, I'm gonna walk around the downtown area and show you some of the most popular spots in the city. Also, this area where I'm at right now is so much nicer than where I'm staying. It feels like a completely different city. Well, the sidewalk is actually clean here. So it's just like a little reminder to myself to be better at researching the areas where I'm choosing to stay, especially when I'm traveling somewhere for only a short amount of time. I think it does make a big difference. If you don't have much time in Athens and you're wondering what you should see, here are some of the most famous landmarks that are all located very close to each other. So I started off at Syntagma Square, where you have the Greek Parliament, and then about 5-minute walk from there you have Academy of Athens, University of Athens, and the National Library of Athens. And all three buildings are just so beautiful, and I did spend a good chunk of time just basically sitting there and staring at it, and also filming cool shots of myself like this. Definitely worth it. Did I already mention that I freaking love Greece? I mean, I swear to God, it's just like, it's like one of the coolest countries out there. I am getting a bit tired. The heat is getting to me. It is very hot. It's about 30 Celsius degrees. Right now, I think I need some water or coffee. I don't know, possibly both. And then I might start my search for the cheese pie. I feel like the feta cheese level in my blood is getting dangerously low. That's a joke I came up with last year. No one commented on it that it was a funny joke, but I mean, it's a pretty good one, you must admit. Before I call it a day and go back to my hotel to chill at the pool, because that was the whole reason why I booked a place with a pool. I knew that when you're sightseeing in a city like Athens during the summer, it's pretty much impossible to be out and exploring all day long because of the heat mainly. I mean, also it's kind of tiring to explore places. But before I go back, I want to explore one more area, this cute little neighborhood called Anafiotika. So it's this tiny neighborhood and it's part of Plaka, and it's located sort of like on the side of the Acropolis hills, and it was built by the workers who came from the islands to Athens to work at some construction sites. Hello. Oh my god, yeah, it's true. It's true what they said on the internet. It does kind of remind me of the islands. This is officially the most narrow street I've ever walked. Keeps getting better and better. Ah, look at this view. And by the way, this is the hill that I hiked this morning. Something that I didn't realize about Athens until today is that there's so many hills in this city, which is actually really nice because it gives you possibility to see the city from above from so many different angles. This little place that you see right behind me is known for their Greek pies, and they're almost completely sold out. They literally had like 3 or 4 of the pastries left. So if that's not destiny, then I don't know what destiny is. It's only 3 o'clock, so I guess, I guess it's a sign that it's a good place. That's what you call a little bakery shopping. This is what I got at the bakery. I'm just trying to show you that it's a lot. I don't know if it looks like a lot, but it's a lot. It's quite heavy. But I only paid like €7 for it, which I think is a pretty good price. Whenever I travel, I love just going to a bakery and basically ordering whatever I want. I mean, not really whatever I want, because if I would order whatever I wanted, I would walk out with half of that place. I got so many pies that it's almost embarrassing. I'm not gonna tell you how many because I'm ashamed. But I am gonna try this one on camera to see if it's really that good. Oh my god, it's still warm. This is what it looks like. This is good. This is actually really good. Also, something that I wanted to say earlier, when I was hiking that hill, I said that there are some things that I don't like about Athens. But when I was walking around the city today, and I really walked so much, I'm gonna tell you how much I walked. How many steps did I do? I did 15,000 steps, which is 11 kilometers. It feels like I did more. Anyways, so what I wanted to say on that hill was that what I don't like about Athens is that the city does feel a little bit, I don't know what's the right word, rough sometimes. As soon as I went out yesterday when I just arrived, I was shocked by the amount of graffiti, and I did know that. I did remember from the last time I was here that there is a lot of graffiti, a lot of abandoned buildings, but also just the dirt on the street. Like, I honestly don't think I've ever seen sidewalks as dirty as here in Athens. It's really just another level. However, what I really found out today is that it's not really Athens. It's just the area where I'm staying, which is really nothing unusual that big cities like Athens have both good, nice areas and areas that are a little bit more shady. And I think I happen to be staying in one of them. So I would 100% not recommend this place. The hotel is nice, so if you don't really care about the area, if you don't care about walking, it doesn't really matter, right? But I do like to explore cities by foot, on foot, whatever. This hotel is located only about like 1.5 kilometer from Plaka, the old city, so I thought that it's fine. But another life lesson is to be a little bit better at researching the particular area. In the city, 1.5 kilometer can make a huge difference. And if you think I'm exaggerating, then I don't know, you can just think that I'm exaggerating. So I think when I travel alone, I'm really on this like high alert, and I really notice what's happening around me. Also because I vlog, so I keep looking at things, I keep searching for things to film, and I think that's also why I immediately noticed that like that something was off. So if I would come here again, and I will probably come here again at some point in my life, I will probably try to stay in Plaka or around Syntagma Square, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, or that area around the Lycabettus. I cannot pronounce anything, and I don't know if it's because I'm dyslexic or what is it, or maybe the Greek names are just hard to pronounce. Okay, and now pool time. So they're about to close the pool, so everyone has finally left, so I can actually show you the pool properly. If you zoom hard enough, you can see Acropolis right there. So I realized that I've never actually told you what I'm doing after Athens, and I'll be staying in Greece for 10 more days and traveling to 4 different places, 4 more places. So tomorrow I'm leaving and I'm going to Milos. After Milos I'm going to Paros, then Ios, and then Santorini. So it's gonna be very intense trip. And actually, it was kind of not supposed to be that way. I was supposed to go originally to like 3 more islands, so still intense, but like not as crazy as it's gonna be now. But I had this like major fuck up. I did a major fuck up. I'm kind of laughing now thinking about it, but honestly, if I would realize what happened while I'm in Milos, I probably wouldn't laugh about it. I would probably be so pissed. So good that I realized earlier, I mean like 4 days ago, but better sooner than later. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you more about it in my next vlog. As I said, tomorrow we're traveling. We're taking a ferry to Milos, which I'm so freaking excited about because I've heard a lot about this island. I think it's very different to all the other islands I have seen in Greece so far, so I'm super excited. I hope this video managed to convince you that Athens is a really cool place to visit, and I hopefully see you soon.